round. Mr. Brock, you have the floor for 5 minutes, please.
So let's recap for Canadians some of the important details of this scandal. We have former Minister of Public Safety Mendicino, who is on record saying he wanted someone's head on a platter in terms of who chose GC Strategies. We have Min Doan, a former senior executive at CBSA, who deleted 4 years' worth of emails 3 days after an ATIP requesting information on GC Strategies was received by the CBSA. We have the highest level at both CBSA and PSPC involved in what was supposed to be an independent investigation. We've had senior officials appointed by our very own Prime Minister come to these committees and mislead, if not outright lie to committee. We have all the hallmarks of a cover-up and scapegoating going on in front of us. And I say that because I'm mindful of Ms. Hogan's, the Auditor General's comments that there are multiple layers of responsibility here. But I guess I can ask anyone at PSPC here, has anyone been suspended or fired in relation to the mishandling of the ArriveCAN scandal? Yes or no?
We can only speak to the PSPC department,
Yes.
and nobody has been fired. Or
Didn't
suspended.
surprise me at all. So what we have is we have two individuals, two mid-level to lower individuals at CBSA, Cameron McDonald, Antonio Utano, who have been scapegoated by the CBSA into accepting responsibility for the multiple problems exposed by this at least $60 million scandal, according to the Auditor General. It could be substantially more, but because of the abysmal paperwork at the CBSA and PSPC, she could only offer a guesstimate. So those two individuals had been suspended, at one point suspended without pay. No one else has been suspended, no one else has been terminated, no one else has been outright fired for their incompetence in handling this particular scandal. Now I want to spend some time on Min Doan. Ms. Hogan, were you made aware prior to the release of the ArriveCAN report that there was 4 years of missing emails from a senior CBSA executive, Min Doan, prior to publishing that report?
So yes, my audit team was made aware of the fact that there were emails that were no longer recoverable, and I think there are many reasons why emails aren't available. My fundamental view is that a contracting file should be complete, and a public servant should ensure that everything that needs to be maintained is in the contracting file, not in transitory documents.
And
like
if I could
emails.
stop you right there, Min Doan testified at committee. He lied several times at committee and claims, given his senior level and his experience with computers, that he had to change the battery on his laptop, and mysteriously 4 years worth of emails disappeared. And therefore he was unable to confirm through documentary evidence that it was he and he alone that made the ultimate decision to hire the pariah GC Strategies, who fleeced the taxpayer to the tune of almost $60 million. Now, do you view, as the Auditor General, the act of deletion of emails to be a policy breach by the CBSA?
Yes, I think if emails are of value to government business, they should not be deleted. They should be, in fact, saved to demonstrate due diligence and accountability.
And would you view that, in the normal course of your duties as an Auditor General, as rising to the level of suspicion, which is your mandate, suspicion of criminality, warranting a referral to the RCMP to investigate Min Doan?
So I think this situation with ArriveCAN was very unique. The RCMP was already investigating the branch at the CBSA and many of the actors, and that's why I did not make any referrals, but we have been cooperating with the RCMP and will continue to do so.
Okay. Have you cooperated to the extent of raising suspicion about 4 years' worth of emails being deleted by Min Doan, someone whose specialty is computers and would have the responsibility, one of his mandates, to preserve that level of evidence. Have you made that referral to the RCMP, yes or no?
So out of respect for the ongoing investigation and the RCMP, I prefer not to comment on the conversations that we've been having with them about
Thank
ArriveCAN.
you very much. That is your time. I understand. We'll come back to you, Mr. Brock.